When someone in your life is pregnant and you ask them, is it a boy or a girl? What are you asking exactly? So, yesterday I had a fun opportunity, and I've had there's lots of conversations that I have in my head many times before I have them with other people, and I think about the pros and cons and the feelings that they might have in the way that I word the question, or the way that I word a statement to get their thoughts. And yesterday I played out with one of the thoughts that I had, because at least in my understanding, when somebody asks if it's a boy or a girl, that means they want to know, what did the doctor see when he looked between the legs of this fetus? And so for me, I don't really care. As long as the child is healthy, that's all that I want. And I'm sure that there are just, and this goes back to the subconscious and conscious mind, and how we like boxes because it's hard to, decision making happens up here. Like, it happens in the front of the brain. And it's really not cost effective to be making decisions all the time, which is why your subconscious does a lot of work, because that's a lot more efficient and it saves information. And so when people are asking if it's a boy or a girl, what they're actually doing is making the gifting easier, and they're making the interactions easier in the future with this child, because they won't have to use their conscious mind to make all those foundational interactions, I guess. And so that's what happened was, somebody else, like, this is probably, I don't know, the bajillionth person who's asked boy or girl, but I felt comfortable in this moment to say, well, it's a healthy child, both hemispheres of the brain, all four chambers of the heart. And she said something to anyway, move on the conversation to try and get boy or girl still. I was like, well, to me, it doesn't really matter what they have between their legs. And her reaction was, I didn't really need to hear that. But I'm not like, again, you were asking, what did the doctor see between the legs? Are you not? But it was an interesting thing for me. I tried to do it with someone who I knew wouldn't be offended, because I could see how that would be offensive to people. Again, because it goes back to the subconscious, where anything that goes right below the belt, that goes into your subconscious, your emotional center, and it's just a different experience for people. But yeah, that was a fun little interesting thing. So if you would, in the comments below, when you ask boy or girl, what are you asking? What is the information that you were looking for? I look forward to your thoughts.